Today we're going to be taking a look at the Fire TV Generation 2 versus the Apple TV Generation 4. Both of these devices are the most current ones on the market at the time of recording this. We're going to take a look at kind of the devices right now, the remotes. We'll come back and take a look at the user experience at the end of this video, putting them side by side, user interfaces and all that, and how they work for cord cutters. This is going to be all about what device is best for cord cutters. So let's kind of dive right in here. Let's take a look at the remotes. They both offer a lot here. They different features, different points of standing out. They both have voice search built in. At this point, we'll just kind of call that even. We'll get to a little later on the user experience, testing out how well the voice works in both. Play pause is here. Now, the Fire TV is a little bit more basic, a little bit more straightforward. It has a back button, a menu button, where the Apple TV has a menu button that also works as the back button. You have to hold it down to go to the home screen, as opposed to a back button on the Fire TV and a home screen button. Personal opinion on that. You know, what do you like? If I handed this to my parents, I'd probably give them this one just because it's a little bit more self-explanatory. The Apple TV has a touchpad to scroll around. You swipe like this. Now you can tap up and down like this and have it be like a D-pad, but that seems like a lot of movement to use it like a D-pad. Now the Fire TV has a wheel D-pad. It doesn't actually spin, you just kind of tap it where on the wheel it is. So you can either go like this to go right, or left, or like this. So it's really personal opinion. I kind of like the traditional D-pad, especially when you enter passwords. You find yourself doing this a lot on the Apple TV to get where you want to go. The Apple TV will turn on your TV. You know, if you touch anything, it turns it on. Now, warning, it's very sensitive. When I pick this up to move it around, I often accidentally turn on the TV when I don't want to. It's in theory will turn off the TV if you hold down the TV button. It'll ask you, do you want to go to sleep? Hit yes, and in theory it will turn off your TV. I have an LG TV I've been testing this out on. It's maybe a 50-50 shot right now if it will turn off. I'm sure that could be fixed in updates. Your experience may vary. You may have a TV that has no issue being controlled by the Apple TV turning on and off. I will say the volume, you know, there's a little IR sender right there. It's basically a universal volume control. I can control multiple TVs across multiple brands just by going over it. So works really well. Very pleased with both. They both have their pluses and minuses remotes. I like the more traditional button layout just because, and I'll show this again a little later on, this is a lot of swiping. May not seem like a lot, but we did about 20 hours of testing over the weekend, putting a lot of passwords in. You know, that kind of added up. Let's take a look at the physical hardware. Now, the ports are the big difference. The Apple TV just has a HDMI and an Ethernet that are usable, plus the power cord. The Fire TV also has a micro SD and a USB slot, which allows you to put more external storage in here and stream, you know, content from the external hard drives, a couple terabytes worth. You can use SD memory for expanded internal storage. This does come with more built-in storage, 32 gigabytes versus the 8. Doesn't allow you to download content onto the device, just mainly for gaming. Kind of a downside. Was hoping to take this on the road, load up my kids' shows from iTunes, and there we go. Doesn't work that way. Could they in the future? Sure, but right now they don't. I kind of like the Fire TV because you can do that. You could load up external content onto an SD memory card, onto an external hard drive, take it on the road with you, put it there. I travel a lot, so that's a plus there. But, you know, half each way. You could go either way. Now, Fire TV does have Kodi. Apple TV 4th generation right now doesn't at time of recording this. They say they're going to look into it, but it needs to be jailbroken first. Hasn't happened yet. So if Kodi's a must, Fire TV's a winner for now. But yeah, personal opinion, both sides. I would lean here for the external storage, traditional buttons. Personal opinion only, though. Apple TV does have a lot of cool features and a cool looking remote, but I often pick it up the wrong way because it's perfectly positioned in the middle for the buttons, easy to pick it up upside down. Well, let's kind of get in here and test this out, and we'll come back with a user experience.